Hello everybody, welcome to week 4 of the Draft League. Today we have the No Good Guys versus 6-piece spicy nuggets from McDonald's. And there's the music. Ethan today is bringing Dragonite, Gyarados, Camerupt, Fortress, Cloth, and Toxapex. We're going to see what Brandon brought in just a second. I hope you guys have been enjoying the battles. After this week, we're going to have a mid-season trade. Brandon brought Colossal, Sandy Shocks, Low Kicks, Gallade, Kilowattrel, and Goldengo, which is the same guys he's been bringing every week, but that's okay. What is he to lead? I think traditionally Brandon has been leading either Low Kicks or Sandy Shocks. I think so. Sandy Shocks the most. Deciding to lead with Camerupt. Standing by. Alrighty, here comes the battle. They aren't using the 20-minute timer, but I don't think it's going to be an issue. We're going to hopefully have a little informational session on how to set it up soon. Comes Amp It Up. And versus Camerupt. He's deciding, you know what, let's just flamethrower it. Nothing much to care about. Tailwind is pretty free from Kilowattrel. Glad he didn't try to click like Hurricane and do anything fancy. Big damage and Kilowattrel goes down. Not very bulky. Not very bulky. Well, that is a first blood for the No Good Guys. And here comes Sandy Shocks. How will Ethan respond? Is he going to try to challenge it with the Earth Power, hoping that Camerupt can live? Or is he going to make a switch? Deciding to go for it. Earth Power versus Earth Power. His Earth Power hits first. Camerupt goes down to 19. He's just bulky enough to live. The return Earth Power brings Sandy Shocks down to a sash. Deciding how he wants to switch in here. If he just wants to let Camerupt go. Decides to click Stealth Rocks to see if he can get it out. Earth Power is going to take down Camerupt. 5-5. But Sandy Shocks on 1 HP. Deciding how he wants to finish off Sandy Shocks here. Does he want to try to use Anger Shell? Deciding Dragonite's the play. Here comes the big guy. Looking down either an Earth Power or a Thunderbolt. Clicks Outrage. Brandon choosing to preserve Sandy Shocks. Here comes in Goldengo. Floats in the air with his air balloon. Here comes a Dragonite. Outrage. Does a goodish amount of damage for the resist. The Tailwind peters out. And it seems I am online. Here comes a Shadow Ball. It's not going to do much of anything against this multi-scale. And here comes another Outrage. Goldengo down to red. And no 3-hit Outrage Deciding he wants to preserve Dragonite. Decides he wants to go into Toxapex. Deciding to try to break through the confusion and go for an Earthquake. Make It Rain does a ton of damage to Dragonite. But not enough. Can you break through this confusion? He does! Dragonite is down to... sorry, Goldango is defeated by Earthquake. Now let's see what Brandon sends in here. I'm expecting low kicks to try to get a revenge kill, and that's what we're gonna see. Record. Deciding to swap in Fortress here. Good switch. Preserve Dragonite. Could probably get a little bit more mileage out of it, or even just use it as a suicide. U-turn does plenty of damage to Fortress despite the resist. That tinted lens. Fortress stands tall. Here comes Gallade. Blue went for Volt Switch. Sacred Sword does a lot of damage to Fortress. The Rocky Helm. And the Life Orb. Lots of chip on Gallade. Here comes some Stealth Rocks. That is going to actually kill Sandy Shocks if Colossal doesn't get them out of the way. Deciding what he wants to do. So instead of wanting to go for Intimidate, he's just going to click Explosion. Sacred Sword, another big hit to Fortress, and that's going to take Fortress down, but not before dealing an immense amount of recoil damage from Rocky Helm and Life Orb to Gallade. Gallade looking kind of mid-health here, I would imagine, at this point. It does not letting me really get to see what I'm looking at here, but... Now, it kind of depends what he wants to switch into here. He's going to decide to go into Dragonite. Yep, half health on Gallade now. Says he just wants to let it rip with Outrage. Here comes a Shadow Sneak. Does enough to take out Dragonite. Gallade. 2 KOs on the board here. I believe the score is 3-4. But Gallade has done so much damage to himself. Here comes Gyarados. Gyarados enters and sparkles brilliantly with a big Intimidate onto Gallade. Deciding he might just want to rip it with a Waterfall. What's he to switch into? Or is he just going to let Gallade go down? He's looking at a pretty good spot right here. Gyarados goes for Waterfall, and that is going to be the end of Gallade. No Moxie, as we've already seen. It doesn't intimidate Gyarados. Now the score is 3-3, and Gyarados can easily take out the rest of Brandon's team, besides low kicks, maybe. We'll have to see. Here comes Sandy Shocks. Sandy Shocks enters, and the Stealth Rock is immediately going to take it out. He might have forgotten about it. He's better be glad that Gyarados isn't Moxie now. Low kicks comes back in. That Stealth Rock's a KO for Fortress, and more Stealth Rock damage on low kicks. He's looking not great. He definitely can't take a waterfall at this point. Does he outspeed Gyarados? I believe so. Ethan deciding he's going to send in Cloth. Here comes Cloth Nation. The crab is here. Blue Lobster jump scare. And he takes the first impression. Anger Shell's going to activate. Now I'm pretty sure, if I'm reading the situation right, Low Kicks is banded into first impression, so he has to switch here. Meaning that Cloth is ready to go. Cloth has the Protect too. He's going to go for high horsepower instead of Stone Edge. He wants that higher accuracy. Here comes King Cole. Gonna enter. He's gonna take 25% from Stealth Rocks. And here comes a 4-time super effective ground move. High horsepower. The Shucka Berry. Big damage. Colossal stays alive. But another high horsepower is on the way. The crab will not surrender. Here comes the high horsepower. Taking Colossal out. Cloth is on the board. He screams. Here comes Low Kicks back out into the Stealth Rock damage. Brandon's last Pokemon goes down to roughly 40-ish to 30%. And here comes the secret tech. The Protect on the Cloth. Or is he just going to rip a Stone Edge? The Terra! What are we looking at? Dark-type Terra from Low Kicks. But no first impression or Sucker Punch, and the Stone Edge is just going to take Ripcord out, and the Terra shatters, making a 3-0 for Cloth Nation. The No Good Guys are 2-2 in the season, as well as 6-piece spicy nuggets from McDonald's. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll have more battles coming soon. Check out the rest of the ones coming up this week. Okay, thank you. Bye.